on to the tweet of the night. It's a big one. Skeets, alluded to it earlier. We're talking about Quin Snyder. The tweet comes from Dana_Green. And the tweet is about Quin Snyder. He does not like the narrative that Donovan Mitchell is intentionally not passing the ball to Rudy Gobert. He makes a lot of good points in this video, including that Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell occasionally sit next to each other for meals. So in your face if you think they have problems with each other. But what we're talking about here is Quin Snyder's beautiful vest that he was wearing for this. Looks like it might be insulated somehow. Maybe like, I don't know, Nike makes like those insulated running vests or something like that. But first thing I thought of when I saw Quin rocking the vest was that he looks like the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose back in the Shield days. Especially once you get Quin going crazy on the sidelines, getting very upset. He's got, a kind of a wet look hair as well as Dean did early in his WWE career. But then I couldn't stop thinking about this scene from Black Widow, which I just recently watched, when Yelena is explaining to Natasha that she finally got to buy something of her own and that it was a vest with a lot of pockets and you can put a whole bunch of stuff in there. So that's what I was thinking about. When you see a guy show up to a press conference wearing a very cool vest, you just think about all the cool vests you've ever seen.
Great.
I don't know what else. So you guys like to wear vests? Tess, I know you've been wearing a vest. I've seen you wearing a vest around the Classic Factory here.
Oh yeah, I've adopted the Southern style. The Southern preppy gentleman.
Yeah, they like a vest down here.
They love a vest down here.
Yeah, we know some people who wear vests.
Oh my God, they love it.
It's just so easy. It's convenient. Keeps the heart warm. Without.
I don't get it. I don't understand how it keeps you warm. But obviously, it somewhat keeps you cool enough too, because I never understood the jacket vest. I guess what we're talking about here, not a suit vest.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
If you will.
I just don't get my heart isn't cold. Well, people would argue with that, but my chest is not cold, but my arms are too hot.
That's why you got to keep warm. Triple H and F: head, heart, hands, and feet. You got to keep the heart warm. But yeah, it's like,
there's a lot of heat through your head. You're right about that.
Yeah.
H and F.
I guess I
need a better acronym.
A vest. I mean, really, a vest is just, it's shorts for your upper body.
Exactly.
I've never thought of it that way, but.
Yeah, keeping it cool, but it's still keeping it warm at the same time. But the camouflage with Quin Snyder, I mean, that's hot down here as well, obviously.
That's camouflage?
Isn't it a camouflage pattern?
No, I think it's puffy.
Oh, it's puffy.
Yeah, it looks like a puffy. A little puff.
Oh, you're right.
It looks like a tactical, though, type of vest. Like he's robbed somebody or like...
Yeah.
The question is, what was he doing before this that he had the vest on?
Well, he robbed he's got some diamonds or something, I think.
Yeah, what's he storing in all of these pockets? But it's true. Vests are back right now. Oh, sorry about that. Vests are actually back. Sweater vests are surprisingly hot right now. People love the Doug Funny look. Could be a good pick and payoff. Vest only, Cisco style.
Any notes, guys, on any of those games or races, tasks, or the breakdown I just threw at you there, or anything else I missed?
No, sir. I think we're good with the bracket currently right now. I wouldn't mind hearing Leigh belt out a "Who be a Gary in the UK." Thanks for morning, Coops.
There's not a lot of them, I guess.
No, I was trying to think. I don't think I know Gary's in at all.
I think Gary's.
Yeah.
Well, Tess.
Yeah, no, but I mean a real Gary, like a legit Gary.
You don't know a single Gary?
I mean, there's a few famous Australian rules football players, Gary. Actually, that's just the same because it's one father and son. So I don't know if that really counts. Hey, by the way,
there were 11 Dales born in the UK in 2020 and only 10 Garys. Wow. That's an upset to me. I would have guessed 2 times as many Garys as Dales.
In 2020, there were 286 Garys born in the U.S.
That's not really a lot either, right?
No. So it's this website says that if a boy that year named Gary met 10,000 people in his lifetime, he'd have a 54% chance of meeting one other Gary.
Wow. Wow. So that's Gary's far between.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's dying out.
It's a great name. It's a funny name, but it's a great name. Gary.
If a boy named Gary met 10,000 people.
Well, yeah, I mean, Gary Payton, the original's got 2 Gary sons. So he's really pulling.
Keep it alive.
Yeah, he's pulling his weight.
Do you think maybe we need like a remake, like When Gary Met Sally or something like that?
Into vogue, yeah.
Yeah. You want to write that? Let's write that.
Yeah.
Taz, what's your answer to this one? Is it basketball related or not? What else has disappointed you?
No, I went away from the court. This is a weird answer, as I'm prone to do here in rapid fire, but I'm disappointed with something that I did a couple months ago because it was disgusting. I was watering a plant, and you know that feeling when you overwater a plant. Here it comes that water. I see the water collecting in the collection plate below, and I know it's going to overflow. I just know it's going to happen. What did I do? I grabbed a straw and I sucked out the water and spit it back into the cup because I didn't want to deal with the overflow afterwards. But what I was dealing with was some granular dirt in my mouth. And it's disgusting, and I could still taste it. I could still feel it in my mouth. Oh. Now, I don't know if I regret that decision because I didn't have to deal with the water spill afterwards. I sucked up enough, got it done with. The dirt wasn't too bad, but anyways,
that's insane.
It's just
it loves dirt so much. I'd rather suck up this water dirt than get a towel and clean it up. Wow,
give me some of those nutrients. Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to know how my compost tastes. No, but it was for the immediate. I don't want to deal with something after. I'll just grin and RJ Barrett right now and get it over with. But yeah. Disgusting.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's a wild way to deal with overwatering. Not just a tip out, a full-on siphon.
It's a huge plant. It's a huge plant. There'd be no tipping. It would have gotten everywhere.
Okay, here's a question though. Did you have a straw on you, or did you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I grabbed one quickly from a local dish rack. That's a really weird
way to say that, but okay. From a local dish rack.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, and remember, don't Google Evan Fournier, of course, but also don't Google auger. As Trey said, he ate auger in Miss McCoy's face, but you don't want to look at this thing. It's a gelatinous substance, just like a filler substance for food. Disgusting. No.
Says the guy drinking dirt water.
Yeah, I would rather drink cups of dirt water.
Yesterday on Sunday with 15 games on. Oh, Leigh, how'd you watch them all on that plane back?
They have live TV on Delta these days, yeah. So after I watched a couple of Curb Your Enthusiasms, I tuned into a little basketball.
No Mrs. Doubtfire to watch?
That's like Weekend at Bernie's. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And sometimes when it's there, it's like for 6 months straight, and then you just can't find it anywhere. So I know.
Yeah, these things come in cycles. You're right.
They do. It's time to bring back the Doubtfire.
How have they not
it.
remade that? Like every other movie's been remade.
Hey, Vince Carter never win in the dunk contest again. That's perfect. No, but people have said, that he ad-libs so much. There's a whole other cut of Robin Williams just going off the cuff there.
Right. Just make a second version of it.
Yeah, and the director, I can't remember who the director is, has basically said that they are going to try to do that at some point. So I would love to see that. That would be wild.
I'm working on it for 30 years.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's wrap up this classic. Just right there. It goes Mrs. Doubtfire, Weekend at Bernie's, and this Monday podcast here from No Dunks. All right, back with No Dunks in the Classic Factory. No tweet of the night tonight. No, Trey Kirby promised the Wolves fans out there that if Minnesota actually made the playoffs, not the play-in game, they had to get into the playoffs, that you in working on practicing the Werewolves of London remix, the Timberwolves of Minnesota, you would bless us with a rendition.
Yeah, I think it started, I said, if the Wolves go to the conference finals, I'll play it. But I saw that they're only 1 win shy of however many wins they had during the entirety of 2004. So I think this counts. I've never played a guitar and sang in front of people before.
Huh.
Also never played this guitar before. Also never sat and played and sang this song before. JD, let's give it a shot.
All right, here we go. Trey Kirby doing the Timberwolves of Minnesota.
Chinese menu in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
Walking through the streets of St. Paul in the rain. He was looking for a place called the Target Center. Trying to get a big dish of beef chow mein. Oh, Timberwolves of Minnesota. Oh. Timberwolves of Minnesota. Oh. You hear him hollering around your kitchen door. You better not let him in. Little old lady glued her hand to the floor last night. Timberwolves of Minnesota again. Oh, Timberwolves of Minnesota. Oh, Timberwolves of Minnesota. Oh,
keep it going.
This is the guitar solo.
Yeah, guys, email in your NBA questions to nodunks@theathletic.com. You keep going. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok @nodunks8.
Wrap it up, buddy.
Get yourself an athletic subscription. Go to theathletic.com/nodunks. Yeah.
He's the heavy-handed gent. Ran amok in camp. Lately, he's been overheard in Minneapolis. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Finch.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet Glenn Taylor. Oh, Timberwolves of Minnesota. Oh. Minnesota.
Drop your awoos in the stream team.
Well, I saw Anthony Edwards walking with KG.
I didn't realize he was going to do the lyrics.
Doing the Timberwolves of Minnesota. I saw Karl Anthony Towns walking with KG. Doing the Werewolves of Minnesota. Sure. I saw D'Angelo Russell drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's. His hair was perfect. Yup. Oh, Timberwolves of Minnesota. Oh. Oh, Timberwolves of Minnesota. Oh.
Yeah! You thought the Wolves celebrated last night? There's nothing on TK. Putting it down. Good stuff. I didn't realize you were doing the whole lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I thought you were just playing the guitar. Ooh.
Yeah,
Well?
yeah.
How'd that feel?
Nailed it.
People also want to know, what was the official Lee Ellis beer count last night? The line was set at 1.5.
Yes.
Did you hit the over or under?
You know, I actually hit the 1.5 because.
Oh boy, we got pushed.
Yeah.
So explain.
Because the Stellas are just gigantic. They're like that meme. They're like
Two things are getting bigger every time we go down to the State Farm Arena. Sir Foster's arms every time get bigger, and the beer cans get bigger. I'm with you on this.
Like last year when we went, I'm sure I could hold it and it was like just outside of my hand. Now it's like up here.
I had to help him drink his beer.
I'm drinking just way too much, and that's what I was saying the other day. Is they're so big. By the time you get halfway through, they're already sort of warm.
They're dry.
Yeah, they're dry.
Right.
They're dry. Anyway, so then I was in a round with Grish, our buddy Grish.
Yes, our buddy.
And so then he went back for his round, but they ran out of Stella, so he had to get this other one. I don't even know what it was.
Yeah,
I bought it, by the way.
Oh, did you?
He was not a fan, I don't think.
Nah, it was an IPA.
Yeah, it wasn't actually all that, and it was 7.5% alcohol volume. I'm like, I got to drive home. So I had a couple of sips and a bit of a mouthful there, and then I was like, I'm not enjoying it. It's way too heavy for me in alcohol, and the game's over anyway. So I would
So
say.
you think you're about one of that? I think I would, if I actually took all the liquid from that second can, I bet you barely put a dent in it. I'm saying you hit the under.
Yeah, you're right. I did. But I mean, that's the thing. Is it half or part thereof, or is it like you got to literally go half the can? I don't know.
Got to measure the fluid ounces.
Yeah.
Congrats to everybody that hit the under.
But the one can counts to me as like
Wow,
two.
that's true. That's two, really.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's a car battery.
Yeah.
A lot of people in attendance, not just no dunks. Who were you most excited for?
A ton of people.
Jay-Z, Nelly, Quavo, of course, was there. Quavo doesn't get quite the pop he used to get. I've noticed.
Could have been a bigger pop for Quavo.
I mean, people barely did
pop. More of a pop for Nelly. I mean, biggest pop for Jay-Z. No doubt. He's a legend.
Really? I thought it was for Nelly. They play a song for Nelly.
Yeah, they
It's
did.
getting hot in here when they introduce him.
And he even had Hornets gear on.
Hornets colors, so
Yeah.
that was a problem for him. But Jay-Z being at the game, like, it was so confusing. Obviously, it was Jay-Z, but we were looking for so long, like...
Yeah.
Jay-Z's here. We were like, there's no way. Jay-Z is here. He was at the playing game in Brooklyn the night before. And then he flew to Atlanta to watch the next playing game. And I just couldn't stop asking our buddy Grish and Jared, do you think Jay-Z's having fun? Like, he could literally be doing anything on earth.
Yeah.
The guy's a multi-millionaire. He could do anything he wanted. And he's watching the Hawks blow out the Hornets in a play-in game. He can do anything. That's what he's doing.
He's the biggest fan of the play-in tournament, man.
Yeah, I was wondering, is he going to leave? Is he going to leave here and fly straight to New Orleans to see that game?
If he's in Cleveland or LA for the Friday night games, my God, yeah.
He should come and stand with us then if he wants to have more fun. Because he did look a little sort of disinterested.
They're cramped in there, aren't they? I know
come up with the boys and we'll just have a car battery beer with Jay-Z and have some fun. You know?
Be honest with me.
Yeah.
When we found out we were getting actual seats, were you like, you love the standing room only tickets, or were you like, this is great?
Well, look, I can be persuaded.
Especially when it comes with free drinks and food.
Right on center line there, I mean. And there was no one behind us at the start, so I was like, I'm going to be standing here anyway.
True.
So, I'm a man who can be persuaded when everyone else is doing it. I thought, why not? I want to be with my friends tonight.
The end was brutal. Like, Tass and Grish were gone for a long time. They were in the club, and we're like, they're not coming back. Why? There's a game on down there on the TVs. Should be fine. There was a great moment, though, in the fourth quarter. On the dance cam.
Oh, yeah.
At the very least. A great dance cam competition, I would say. And this guy is certainly, he won the fan vote.
Oh, my God. He was
an
amazing.
older gentleman touching and feeling on himself. And he's got a crew of women behind him.
Making it rain on him.
Making it rain. It was so good that he won, and they rolled back like a Phantom Cam slow-mo of him, just rubbing on his brownies. People making it rain. They were coming up to him and like shaking his hand afterwards. Thanks for making the fourth quarter worth watching.
Yeah, because those are impulse make it rainers behind him, right? That wasn't planned at all.
It seemed like
I want to believe that.
I showed this to Nora this morning, Taz, and she said, was this planned? I'm like, I don't think so. Like, this guy's got a credential on. Yeah. He was sitting like 3 rows back. I was like, it just happened. Like, this is Atlanta in a nutshell right here. And she was like, okay. Funny. It was very, very funny. When they do those dance cams and you pick a winner, does the winner actually ever get anything?
Good question.
Or is it just like, you just got our respect, sir?
That's a great question.
I always wondered that.
It's a great call. Because we also did see they had like a name all of the baseball teams in 24 seconds contest between a fan and Kevin Herter. They both got 15. And they're like, that's a tie. Boom! but we'll give you the AirPods anyways.
That seems fair.
yeah, definitely. That'd be like a major diss.
Trey Kirby just keeps yelling, Cubs, Cubbies, Cubs. He wouldn't say Chicago teams. It's very weird.
I thought they were going to give him just one AirPod for the tie. Sorry. Come back next time.
Yeah.
Get ready for this. We got some amazing ones. Let's go, JD. Here's a stat that's wild. Kawhi Leonard has more finals MVPs than triple doubles. 2 versus 1. He's got 1 triple-double in his career.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Good stat.
Thanks, NBA fan 3023. Moving on to our second one. Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. They are tied when it comes to their career high of 3-pointers in a single game. Wow. At 8.
Very good.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even giving you guys time to digest it because they're just so good because we've got another one here. Kawhi Leonard, was drafted 3 years before Andrew Wiggins, and I preface that to say Wiggins has scored more points in the NBA than Kawhi Leonard. Come on, that's surprising.
Crazy.
I know he's injured, but come on. He started in 2011. Wiggins comes in 2014.
Yeah.
Wiggins has more points. I think he just passed him this year, actually, because Kawhi's injured. And Wiggins is a real he's a real Iron Man. He plays a lot of games.
And every time he plays, he scores, 18 to 22 points.
Yeah, so maybe I debated if I should end with that one. It's probably not the best ending. The Draymond Green, Kevin Durant tying most threes in a game, probably better one. But the Kawhi Leonard more than finals MVPs, it's an easy one to digest. 2v1. That's why I wanted you guys to get on your stat hats because it's good. To really digest all those numbers.
Do you have any good stats?
Yes,
there we
go. Bit of a party trick. There's only one player who's got more block shots than points scored in his NBA career.
Minute Paul.
Correct.
Nice. Well, very nice, Tass.
Yeah.
Party trick.
Well, no, it's a party.
You gotta go talk to that guy.
Because being in the NBA, this is actually when I was younger. Someone said to me at a party once, give us a stat about Minute Ball on the spot.
What? What party are you at where someone came up and demanded a stat about
the worst party ever?
No. I was 16, and it was they were talking NBA. They were talking NBA, and people this guy knows NBA. Let's give us a stat about Minute Ball, and I hit him with it.
Give us a stat.
That was a plant.
Yeah.
There's no way that was just a random happening.
What a party.
Paid a guy $40 to be there and ask you for that.
So that's a great stat.
That's a good stat.
That's a good stat.
He got it right away.
Yeah.
He's been to that. You've been to a party like that.
I'm double checking my Draymond Green set, but it's right. That's why I was. I should have done that. I should have done that pre-show, but it's correct. It's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways,
I got a potential stat for you. Not 100% sure it's true. Jaden McDaniels and Jalen McDaniels became the only brothers to score points in the same play-in tournament last night.
I heard that last night from Trey Kirby.
Damn.
So it's got to be true.
I think it's true. I just checked to make sure that both Cody and Caleb Martin didn't score in that Hornets game last year, but they didn't. Only one did.
Wow.
Yeah. But actually,
true.
that's not a true stat because as soon as the play-in tournament is over, it's gone. So it's only true for one day.
Yeah.
It's like we were not even there. It's like we didn't even go to a basketball game last night.
We could have got trapped in the quantum.
That's what I was worried about.
Little tiny guys.
The space
We're here. It's fine.
Or stuff like that. Yep. Scary stuff. All right. Any other stats you want to share?
Any other parties?
Nah.
What
Ever been to a Spud Webb party
when you hit him with an actual Minute Bowl fact?
You know that meme of the old whoa? It was like that because it was just on the spot, and I just it's just one of those ones you carry around in your head.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Beverly, he's making $1 million off this play-in championship win here. Between the celebrating, showing up on ESPN for his next day interviews, wearing like a Versace robe. He's on top of the world right now. So $30,000. It's, I guess, totally worth it to him.
I think Bud Light wanted to get him his own beer can too.
Light, yeah.
That's a punishment in itself, isn't it?
Oh boy, here we go. Here comes the beer snob. Back to the Beverly news there, Leigh. Sam P here in the stream team saying Bud Light should have a Bud Lee can. What do you think about that, Leigh?
Yeah, I could use it to piss into it. That'd be great. Wouldn't taste worse.
That's what the Bud Lee can is. Your Bud Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I hope
funny
it's not a tall boy. I wouldn't want this Leigh piss to go dry.
I still think you drink that can before you drink a can of Bud Light. It was funny when I was leaving Aruba Airport. There was a big group of tourists from France and these American guys, and someone said, "Hey, great news! What? They got Bud Light in the bar." I'm like, that's great news. You're in Aruba, man. You want to drink Bud Light? Why do you want to drink Bud Light anyway? But you're in Aruba. Drink something else. But that was some bros, That was some high fives out there, man. Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but this guy's pumped for their Bud Light.
When I have tweet of the night, there's Gourmet Spud, and then right after that, there's Jason Concepcion, Network with a 3. He's always got the goods. He's always got his finger on the pulse. And really what it is he's bringing to my attention and the world's attention a new account. I don't know if you guys saw this. Yeah. It's called, he basically says, best account on the app, and it's a retweet of chaotic nightclub photos. Now, this is my bag, baby. I love this stuff. And I went deep. And it's relatively new. I think they only have about 40 tweets, 39 or 40 tweets. Okay. I mean, and it took me a minute to figure out what was going on in this picture. Because to be fair, there's some distractions. And apologies to our audio listeners. You got to go to YouTube and check this out, or just go to the website. But look at the woman underneath. It's just great. And this account has all sorts of just gold, like this guy. It's just a middle-aged man who decided to take his shirt off at the nightclub. As
he had a sweater underneath.
Yeah, and he's very hairy. Hirsute, gentlemen, if you will. And now it also includes, bar mishaps where you take a picture with your mate.
That's a good one.
I've done this to people and I've had it done to me. It's just you put your arm around a guy, you got your neck, your hand around the neck of the bottle, and it just pours straight down.
It's like Photoshop.
I know, it's
good.
Crazy.
Both of those faces look like you use the make your face look like a baby app.
This has got to be in Europe because these boys are way too young to be in that.
It looks like a strap on a bag, that beer stream. It doesn't look real. What a perfect stream.
Too perfect.
That's pretty great. So we've got drinking mishaps. We've got dancing mishaps. And I actually fear for this woman's safety.
That's amazing.
Whoa!
But I just love the outfit is great. I just watching her try to get up after this in those heels, hilarious, I think. But I hope she's okay.
Oh wow! I hadn't noticed the heels yet.
Right?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
So then there's shenanigan picture. Now they have a lot of these where there's a woman in the foreground here. She's got lipstick on, but also all over her face, and then the guy behind her, same shade of lipstick smeared all over, and hopefully the guy next to her isn't her boyfriend.
Oh, that is good.
And I worked in a nightclub in Greece, and I've seen all of it. And a night in a nightclub is not complete without some barf. Now, I didn't want to show a barf picture, but I have to show this one because it's goddamn beautiful. Look at this.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's amazing. It's like one of my favorite euphemisms for throwing up. You've heard throwing, driving the porcelain bus. You've heard of ralphing. One of my favorite terms for that is whistling beef. This guy is whistling beef.
JD, we just did all this work to get our YouTube subscribers up, and now we just lost them all in one photo. One whistling beef got rid of all of them.
Whistling
and I love the girls in the background who are loving every second of it. Wow. So good. Anyways, shout out to Jason Concepcion for introducing me to my favorite new Twitter account, Chaotic Nightclub Photos.
It's good. It's good. Leigh, I assume you have a chaotic nightclub photo of your own. I thought you were searching for, and we would have ready to go in mere minutes. But,
I am working on it as we speak, actually.
Hey, Dickie. Hey, Dad. Where's the photo of me taking a dump on the dance floor when I was 18?
Yeah, no, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Because it's similar to there to JD's first one. This is actually in Bongo Bongos in Miami. That's my that gentleman there is Big Darren. And then the gentleman in the white is my brother Tim, and they're like best friends, those two. And even Tim, who's seen everything with Darren across multiple continents, he's kind of like, wow, I've never seen this before from Big Darren.
Jeez, that guy's freaking huge.
Yeah, okay, he's 18 eggs a day.
Yeah, that's Jonathan. Can you draw at all, Leigh?
I drew Brandon Ingram one time at Summer League, remember?
Yeah.
You want me to dig that out? You want
to tap dance? I honestly don't. No.
I'll show you. I did not a bad job, actually. You're going to have to give me a couple of...
Was this a bit we did on the show?
Yeah, we did it on the show for something. I don't remember exactly what it was now. What year was Brandon Ingram a rookie? That's 2016 it would have been.
Okay. Yeah, maybe have it ready for tomorrow's show.
Okay. I'll dig it out. Yeah.
But those are incredible pieces of artwork there from Jack. So good call there. You got to come see the YouTube show for that one if you're listening to the podcast, or seek him out. What's his Twitter account?
At Pure Hoop across all socials there.
There you go.
I noticed what many in the stream team did as well. These calves on Jordan Poole. Yeah. These look like Lee Ellis calves.
Yeah.
Were you the leg model for these? Liam? That's why you're putting Jack over.
You think I'm playing the Homer legs? You think I'm
yes, the Homer legs card.
Homer legs.
All right. I've got the Brandon Ingram if you want it now. I mean.
Oh, that's how you tell.
I mean, if you've got it. What do you mean you have it found on your phone?
One sec.
You blew it up and put it on a wall.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh,
okay, he's uploading it into the StreamYard.
Yeah,
we're tapping.
You don't say you have it until it's in the yard, in my opinion. But
yeah.
Okay, Leigh, what do you got, man?
All right, ready?
Let's see this drawing of Brandon Ingram.
There it is.
That's honestly pretty good. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah,
that's solid.
Yeah, I don't know what the sort of game or whatever it was we did, but it was just like, all right, try to draw him, and so I did.
Here's the great game that we played. Guess the name of the game we played with Brandon Ingram. This incredible inventive game.
Win, lose, or draw?
No.
Oh.
This or that.
Oh. So why was the drawing involved in that? I wonder. Yeah. You actually have has anyone ever told you your artistic skills are very Jack Perkins like?
Maybe that's it. I'm just trying to channel my inner Pure Hoop there. Maybe that's it. Yeah.
Some plagiarism.
Maybe we can get together and collaborate.
Maybe. Yeah, you had the same stroke style as Pure Hoop there. And I guess he does tend to go with a skinny style.
Yes.
And you were working with Brandon Ingram.
Exactly. Rookie Brandon Ingram as well. So I probably weighed more than him at the time.
I figured out why we played this or that with Brandon Ingram, why we had Leigh draw Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram likes to draw, apparently. And so he showed us or we showed him a couple of his drawings. And then Leigh and I totally forgot, Leigh and I both drew Brandon Ingram.
Oh, you did too?
A this or a that.
This or that. And here
wow, Leigh killed you, yeah.
Yeah, Leigh destroyed me. So that makes sense.
There's another account that poorly drawn players. That's more where yours is there. That's not a knock. It's just a different style. No, I'm just saying it's a different style. It's a different
stroke style.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't take a photo of my drawing. But you took a photo of yours. But I can understand why NBA TV let go of the starters after seeing my drawing. Right. I wrote Duke on his shirt just in case you didn't, because there's no way you can tell that that's Brandon Ingram. So I had to write Duke.
There was a funny little moment where Butler fell on the ball. And this is for all my old heads out there. I immediately thought of the Pretty Ricky late night special video of kids pumping an ottoman. Trey, you know what I'm talking about? That's like an 07 YouTube video.
yes. That's a must watch after the show. I know I was watching Iverson eating popcorn, but smanging on a couch.
Oh my God.
That's a hilarious video.
I watched it last night, Trey, and I was howling. It was funnier than I even remembered.
I haven't seen it in a long time. That's funny.
That's again a reference not everybody's going to get. But Leigh, do you get that reference? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't actually. No.
You can look up Pretty Ricky late night special if you want to see a funny video of honestly, the best way to describe it is humping an ottoman, sexually humping an ottoman.
The vibes are ejaculate for that one.
That's the shirt. That's the shirt.
Well, when you were talking about pretty, I thought you were going to bring up David Beckham there, who was in the crowd last night with his daughter Harper, and my goodness, he's a handsome gentleman, isn't he? He really slots into the.
Now you're ejaculating. What do you think about the courtside seats? I think he's sitting like right there on the floor that have the monitor.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So I was trying to find him because when Jim Jackson and who was on the call there last
Eagle.
night? Eagle, yeah.
Honestly, a great duo, by the way.
Oh, Jim Jackson is
one
great.
of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Jackson's really, really good. But he said, Beckham's only 3 seats to your left or down.
Yeah, Beckham had his back to us watching the.
Yeah.
In fact, if you put up the stupid Floor logo again, you might be able to even see him there. Actually,
yeah, I just couldn't quite figure where he was. I think I knew where he was.
He's right there in the Girls Don't Cry. I think.
That's him. Okay, right. Yeah.
And see, you got the monitor there to what
I think he's at the scorer's table.
Maybe he's watching Pretty Ricky late night special.
I haven't thought about that in such a long time. That's good. But our third tweet of the night is from Tim Reynolds. It's a Jimmy Butler quote. Add it to the tally. I'm a huge fan of the Backstreet Boys. Jimmy Butler, presented without context. He mentioned he was listening to the Backstreet Boys before the game last night. Put up 45 points. Guess he wants it that way. There's also this commercial of Jimmy. I guess it's a Michelob Ultra commercial where he's singing Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yep.
Only Want to Be With You. Personally, I Go Blind is my favorite Hootie song, but Jimmy Butler loves to talk about his musical preferences because nobody else in the NBA has the same musical preferences as Jimmy Butler. If it's a pregame before an NBA playoffs game, would you be mad if Backstreet Boys was on the radio in the locker room? Would you say something to Jimmy Butler? I assume he's playing all of the hits. Backstreet's Back.
Probably.
I Want It That Way. There are other hits.
Their other hits. That sounds like their other hits. I'm good with it. Love it. Play it, Jimmy. Rock out.
I thought for a second Jimmy Butler was confused and thought David Beckham was in the Backstreet Boys. Just, the whole, it's married to a Spice Girl and sort of a girl band, boy band. But no, I think they don't have a lot of bangers, for being honest. Not like few and
as
far
long
between.
As you love me.
It's just
I don't care who you are.
It's not. It's really a chill vibe to get ready for a playoff game, if we're being honest. But okay, hey, it worked for him. Maybe I'd rather hear Hootie to get me going.
Yeah, definitely. There's like 5 great Hootie bangers, and most of them are up tempo. Let Her Cry would probably bring you down a little bit too much. But Skeets, for me, if I'm pre-gaming for an NBA playoff game, I'm turning on Pretty Ricky's late night special. I watched it during the break. Skeets, who's your favorite guy?
Oh, God.
Relentless, X2C, Pipe Layer, or Satisfaction? They've all got moves.
I forgot when I watched it, they had the nicknames. I don't know, man. They're like a boy band, really, right? They all play their part. They all hump their corner of the ottoman equally. I guess Pipe Layer. Give me Pipe Layer.
Oh, yeah. Pipe Layer's a big fan. Everybody's a big fan of Pipe Layer. People are saying he's going to go solo at some point, so we shall see.
I swear that was one of the first YouTube videos, man. I'm convinced it was at the forefront of it.
It's 2007. I like to imagine that they're like, finally, we have somewhere to put this video. They had nowhere to share it up until then.
Somebody got a little cute in the dock overnight because I didn't have tweet of the night last night, and as you know, I have COVID, so I called it an early night last night. I went to bed before 9. I didn't even watch Survivor until this morning. And then Tass slides into the DMs this morning and is like, "Hey man, you cool with tweet of the night?" I'm like, "WTF? What?" Anyway, so a little scrambling.
Oh, come on!
Why couldn't you do tweet of the night, Tass? What was going on?
I'm a Friday tweet of the night.
Sometimes you're just not feeling it.
Things got changed up last week in the rotation, and just because people were in and out. I'm always a Friday tweet of the night, man. And don't act to be like you do tweet of the night before. You always do it the second before anyway.
That's true. That's true.
You're just more upset that I couldn't send you a tweet of the night because I didn't know it was you.
Yeah. Usually I get some help, but not today. But that's okay because right there, front and center in my timeline was a tweet from our man Flea, the one of the greatest bass players of all time. And now listen, his team not in the playoffs. And he wasn't tweeting about basketball. He was tweeting about a breakfast mishap. And here it is. Just dropped my phone into a plate of scrambled eggs. The eggs got all up in the A couple of things here. Is he having a Jonathan-sized breakfast? Because how many eggs are you having, Flea? Also, to put your phone down while you're eating your breakfast, Flea. Don't do what I did this morning, eating my breakfast, scrambling, looking for a tweet. Pun not intended there, scrambled eggs. But and also, are you throwing the eggs out after you drop your phone into your breakfast?
No way.
Oh, man. I am.
What?
I look at my phone while I'm taking a dump. Like
I get it.
It goes everywhere.
But like you're using your phone all day, and then I'm sure you're touching your beard and your it's. I hear you, but I bet I would. I mean, eggs are good, man. You don't get rid of those.
That's true.
Eggs are good. I'm licking them off the bottom of the phone and probably even trying to suck the morsels out of the microphone holes.
Oh, that's too much.
So we could be facing an egg shortage right now. There's a bird flu going around. I don't know if you guys heard, but Flea did tweet about basketball last night, so I'll just share this real quick.
Sure.
I don't like the Celtics, Nets, Nuggets, Raptors, Sixers, Jazz, or Mavericks. As a matter of fact, I despise every team that is not the Los Angeles Lakers.
God. Shut up, Flea. Jesus Christ.
Honestly, respect. Listen,
he can't even make the freaking play-in tournament.
And he's sticking with his team. So respect. I mean, in the 80s, they released a song called LA Lakers.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was it called LA Lakers?
No, it's called Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson. Yeah, sorry. Showtime.
Yeah. Do you think he's enjoying winning time?
Oh, I can't imagine that he is. It's awful.
Yeah.
Isn't
neither is Gary West, as it turns out.
They're suing them now. They want an apology. Wow. Wild.
How do you retract a TV show?
Would you, Leigh, if you saw Flea in real life, would you drop a homer right to his face?
Yeah, he's from Australia too, Flea. He was born in Sydney, I think. Yeah. So, we'd have some stuff to talk about. I think he'd be better than old Anthony Kiedis when I saw him at the finals. Remember, I tried to get the photo. Me and Trey had the challenge of getting the photo, and Anthony Kiedis was walking past. I said, Anthony, we're talking. I said, hey, listen, man, I do this show for NBA TV. I got a challenge. Got to take a photo with a celebrity. I'm not your man. And he walked off.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's why I said that Red Hot Chili Peppers have got shit crowd interaction.
Oh, it all makes sense now. Yeah.
So I said, put your sock on. Get down there.
Yeah, you could have asked him to put the sock on. You could have taken a selfie down by the sock.
Selfie. Yeah, I would have taken a sock selfie with him for sure. No worries at all. See, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for that. Yes.
So when you say sock selfie, you would get down to the sock as well. The two of 100%. You in a sock.
100%. Oh, interesting. I thought Leigh was putting his head down by the sock, taking a selfie.
I would have a sock on and only a sock on just to go there with Anthony. Because imagine that when we were doing this TV show and you said, "Did you pass your challenge?" I'm proud to say, yes, I did. And not only that, here we got the photo. Just be like,
Amazing.
First one, on Thursday's show, we decided that it's probably a good idea for athletes of all disciplines to consume bananas during competition. But when's a bad time to eat a banana?
Well, let's hear Leigh's answer.
Yeah, I do actually have, I think, a pretty good answer. The worst time to eat a banana is after you've eaten 12 in one day, because you really just don't feel like another banana after that.
You didn't eat those. You had sex with those bananas. Look at that.
I didn't. I was banana hungover after that day. I didn't eat a banana for at least 2 days, and when I had to go and do my business the following morning, it was very banana-y, which is quite incredible, really. So.
And you wouldn't have a banana after that, I'm sure, for a while.
No, I didn't eat one for 2 days after that, but now I'm back. I'm fine. You know, it's like a hangover. You know, you always, that's it. I'm never drinking again. Then 2 days later, you're feeling better and you're out and you're drunk and hungover, and the cycle just repeats.
All right, Skeets.
People are so confused in the stream team about that photo. If you just throw that photo up with no context, it is an incredible photo. Leigh dressed as a fucking weird banana man, looking hungover, exhausted with a just
it looks like he just fucked 12 bananas.
I'm telling you,
that's what it
really does. Oh, God.
And he's got all those left in the glass bowl to go. Still.
What a photo!
Yeah. Australian banana, American Pie remake, Australian banana.
I love it.
But it will just be interesting to see what if the Nets get embarrassed tonight, because I can see them being down and then them just all right, we're not fighting back, to just go to Boston to lose anyway. And then
can the Celtics take a 14-point lead in the second quarter, and then is there any fight in the Nets?
Exactly. And then what will happen afterwards? What will sort of the finger pointing and the who's going to get the blame? Is it going to go straight to Nash? Is it going to go to Kevin Durant or Kyrie, whatever?
Simmons, I guess.
The Simmons thing's beyond a joke. But
he can be like, hey, not on me.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's not playing in Game 4. He's like, we're down 3-0. If I come back, even if I play 15, 20 minutes, and then we lose and we get swept, well, then I'm going to get all the blame.
So I think you saw all the tweets saying Ben Simmons could be the first guy to be eliminated in back-to-back games, and said, see you next year. We got to get Blake Griffin a Peloton because he was huffing and puffing there at the end, and we got to get Ben Simmons a Helix mattress for better sleep.
Throw in some Sax underwear for all of them. Man up. But we got to ask, how was Las Vegas? You were there for a couple days with the main objective to see John Legend. Did he put on a show?
Well, it was great to get away.
You stressed, are you?
Well, no, we just need to get away from our kids.
Oh, good call.
We haven't done that since our first was born. Just needed a trip away from them. So then we saw John Legend on the itinerary in Vegas, and we said, we missed his show a couple times here in Atlanta. Let's make it happen. We got on a plane. We went to Vegas. Vegas is still Vegas.
It hasn't changed, huh?
Did it ever change?
Same business. No, I don't think. Same business
Still
model.
Running those
Rip
casinos?
everyone off.
Yeah.
It was good. We ate really well. Nice. We ate well.
Where were you staying?
Cosmo.
Did you eat anywhere good around there?
Let's pull up a photo, JD. We know once upon a time we saw Spencer Dinwiddie at Eggs Lut. So Leigh texted me before I went and said, why don't you get a photo of Eggs Lut?
Why don't you get a photo?
So I did.
It's a great call.
Morning, we got in the lineup, and there was a lineup, but at $10.
There's always a lineup.
There is.
We wouldn't have seen Spencer Dinwiddie if there wasn't a lineup.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't there. I guess they don't accept crypto at Eggs Lut. And I got a sandwich. Look at that yolk running.
Golden yolk.
That honestly looks delicious.
I would lick the bag.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. The food options are great there at Cosmo. Super expensive, but you know.
You went to Jaleo as well?
Oh, hello, baby. Yeah. Jose Andres, he's the man.
You did all the hot spots that we
Yeah. Blue Ribbon?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You got a boat? Did you get the boat?
I think we were the last people to get the boat. It's now off the menu.
Oh, damn.
But they've added some nice spots. They've had a nice juice spot, which actually most of them have alcohol in the juice, but
Vegas.
a little juice alcohol
Vegas hasn't
combo,
changed.
but really quality juice. I mean, everything in that casino, quality. Even the secondhand smoke, quality secondhand smoke. But we went to you go from that place to like, the old places. I went to the Flamingo. I thought the Flamingo habitat would be hopping. The flamingos are supposed to be amongst the people in the back. I think they all died.
Well,
the
secondhand smoke got to them.
Well, there's no circulation in that hotel. Zero circulation in that hotel. It's that hotel. We looked it up. We thought, how old is this hotel? How old do you think? I mean, this is the Flamingo.
Probably from
1960s.
the 50s.
Yeah, good call. 46, I think it was. Wow. But anyway.
But I assume everybody in Vegas was wearing masks, right?
We did some weird stuff. 2 days was nice to get away. The bamboo pool was popping.
Yeah? Oh, you checked it out?
Yeah, and we checked out the other one too.
The hopping one.
Yeah, the party scene one. Party Central.
Yeah. And how was the concert?
Oh, it was good. It was good. A little loud.
Oh God!
Went to Vegas, man.
No, I'm saying the levels were off a little bit. They were off a little bit. We had the one set of drums just super loud. Anyways, you go to a residency type concert.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I don't think there's any real need.
Yeah.
You go to a concert where people want to watch the show.
Yeah.
Is John going through the motions like it's coming across?
No, he kicked ass. Okay. He kicked ass. He's getting paid. Good for him.
Okay.
But there are people there. It's like, the suits at a Raptors game, suits at a basketball game. They're getting comps.
I see.
They're not there for the performer.
Right,
they're there because
they're in Vegas.
Yeah,
it's
something to do.
Yeah. Celine Dion said that when she was there. She was like,
crowd sucked.
But yeah, people just turn up because it's like, you want to watch Celine Dion? Not really, but why not?
Yeah. I'm sitting with plenty of people that didn't know who John Legend was, for sure.
What did he end with?
What did he end with? He came out for a double encore.
Yeah.
Wild, which is one of his newer ones. Did we go Green Light at the end there? Or was that right before?
That's a banger. That'd be a good song.
Yeah. Confetti fell. Oh, the show was good.
You got a great photo. I did see that.
The show was good. It was definitely good.
Okay.
It's just the venue. It's just not amazing. Celine Dion, though, they're still playing that everywhere in Vegas. Watched
She's still playing?
No. But they're playing her music everywhere. People are performing it. It was part of the.
It's all coming back to me now when we've been there.
Yeah. Well, we had one dealer. I think even the dealers are lying. The dealer said, "Oh, I live down the street from Celine Dion. I see the helicopter come in and take her to the Strip for her show." I don't think you live beside Celine Dion. Don't buy it whatsoever. One day I was at the grocery store and Tony Braxton was shopping beside me. We walked away from the table. Danielle said, "I don't think Tony Braxton's getting her own groceries." Anyway, it's Vegas.
And you said tables were not kind to Tasmellis this little trip?
We had a quick session at the end. Danielle was doing well at the roulette table, but blackjack dealers turned some ninja stuff against me. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Hey, look, are you excited to go back to Vegas for maybe some No Dunk Summer League? I can't wait to play blackjack with you.
That'd be fun.
You're my favorite guy to sit on a table with. I swear to God.
There's some blackjack tables that have the plexiglass for the dealer. A huge plexiglass. It's just so funny. You got to go underneath.
Just slide under. All right.
It's fun. Fun place for a couple days. Also, since we mentioned Alejandro Kirk, the Blue Jays catcher, earlier on in the show.
That was the photo you were looking at.
Yeah, let's see him now, JD, if we can pull that up. That's him on the left, and another gentleman on the right. As I said, the best.
No, hold on. That's not a real guy on the right.
What, is it Photoshop?
I mean, I'm asking.
No. Is it?
I don't know. That's a thumb wearing a Yankees uniform, man.
Oh, okay. So maybe.
No, I'm asking.
No, you're right. This is probably why I couldn't find him. It's because it's a Photoshop of Garrett Cole. Because I had no idea. I thought maybe he could be a relief pitcher. Is it that surprising?
I know. That's how crazy baseball is. That you're like, that's maybe a guy. And maybe it is. I honestly don't know.
Well, so I thought it was a regular photo. I threw it in a WhatsApp chat. Our man Joel McMillan said Garrett Swole. And so I'm looking up Garrett Cole. Is that his name? But Garrett Cole's a starting pitcher making $1 billion.
So somebody got to Photoshop and
made him a little wider.
It's like Kim Kardashian taking out her belly button. It's the opposite.
Yes.
You see that? That's making the waves. Okay.
Anyways, I guess I thought that was a relief pitcher. I guess it does look a little odd because his body doesn't really fit his neck.
Looks like a guy. Trey, I can't remember if you watched. Do you watch 90 Day Fiance?
No, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I know who you're talking about.
Ed? Big Ed.
No idea his name.
Yeah, look up Big Ed. I think that's Big Ed.
Yeah, I think you're right. Big Ed.
Okay, great.
Last one. The NBA Central tweeted this quote from Kendrick Perkins earlier this week. Quote, Ben Simmons is that pretty girl that is single, and everybody is wondering why she's single. It's because she smokes cigarettes. Guys, we're all married men now. But take us back to your single days.
Yes.
What would be an absolute deal breaker in a partner back then, Leigh?
Well,
Don't dance around it. Just tell us.
well, okay. First off, it was a boozy night in Paris.
That's chapter 5 of his autobiography.
Extremely boozy night in Paris.
That's funny. I just had one of those a couple nights ago.
It looks so real. It's a little smaller than you thought, right?
Yeah, me and this friend of mine, we were walking around. I don't know where we were. It was my first time in Paris, and we're in one bar and we're going to go to another one. And as we got out, this taxi pulled up and these girls were getting out of the taxi and we were going to jump in the taxi, and then one of them said, you guys want to go to a party? And it was a hazy, cold January night. And I didn't notice at first, but there was a strong jaw on this lady. And then I noticed a little stubble on the chin.
Is this a King song?
And then the Adam's apple was a giveaway. And that was the deal breaker for me.
Wow.
I was out. My friend...
That was the deal breaker. Okay.
My friend wasn't out immediately, and I had to say, no, we're going somewhere else. We're going to a different bar. We're not going with these ladies.
It's Paris, man.
When in Paris.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a drunken, boozy, hazy night that was. I'm so glad I had this guy, because this was before we had mobile phones as well. So, no one knew. We didn't know where we were.
Couldn't look at your lock screen. That said, the Adam's apple.
Oh man, I'd still be wandering around the streets if it wasn't for him, because I didn't know where I was. And we were just like...
Still, 20 years later.
I can't remember where the hotel is. But anyway, so Adam's Apples is the deal breaker for me.